Richard Tafa on the run.
It's more like it.
Here we go, Tigers on the attack. Richard Tafa
and he's
makes
off.
a strong break.
And the
left, taken by Richard Tafa.
Good job he went down too.
Yeah.
Tafa. He didn't take time on again.
Yeah. Tigers bring it out to the right. Richard Tafa with a strong run up the middle. Brought out quickly again.
Kicking
the full-back. Tigers with the ball. Richard Tafa again.
And he's off.
Storming through a gap.
He's got support.
Brilliant
there.
break.
Oh.
Richard Tafa showing his strength, his pace.
And he hit his hand last week, didn't he?
He tries to go through. Richard Tafa takes the ball. And he's got to take some pulling down. It's Richard Tafa. He just happened to look a long way. There was support on the right. The ball is played again to the right. And again by the Tigers. Good pass. Hit back inside, just over the 20-metre line. Ball is driven out to the right again and looking dangerous. Quick hands here. And a dummy. A great tackle from the Tigers. He's a mile offside. He must have been a mile offside then.
Should have been.
Tigers on halfway. Quickly ticked by Chris Wilkinson to Lisiate Tafa. Tafa over the 10-metre line up towards the 22. Releasing the ball. Penalty to Tigers. Quickly taken by Tafa. Burst over the halfway. He's backed up there by teammates. Very timely.
Very timely.
Looking to as Tafa with the Gary Owen high-hanging kick. It's plucked out by Andy Wright, the winger.
It is.
Good charge down there from Tafa. Picks it up. Very well done, showing good ball handling skills there. After Armitage's kick was charged down. 5 metres. Adam Newton.
Tafa.
Gone through hands to Tafa. Tafa drives up. Dig out by
the
Cole.
game is not just all about.
Interception almost by Kraus. Yes, he does. He does get hold of it.
I don't think it's turned back over again, is it? No.
Chris Leck for the number 2 spot at Edgley Park.
This is looking promising.
Out along the line.
Numbers.
Jones. Tafa on the drive. Again, just crossing the 22. Cliff.
Good defensive work from the Tigers again.
Barnes comes up by Johnny Rodham. Cliff to Tafa. Tafa breaks the 22. Looks around for support. Player offside, but the referee plays it right now for Isha.
Numbers. But well tackled.
Good tackle from Tafa over on the far side. Isha looked to have Cliff. Jones. Cliff. Tafa. Tafa breaks the first tackle, the second tackle, no one with him, and he's isolated. He makes up to 22. Support finally arrives. Cliff digs it out.
Tying the line out. And
Cliff digs it out. Ferry goes straight to ground. Looks as though he's been shot. Jones, Tafa on the break outside him is Riley. Tafa goes inside, over halfway, looking to offload. He's on his shoulder. Again over the 10-metre line. Cliff halfway. Isha defence offside. Won't be for the first time, won't be for the last. Quickly taken. Tafa on the ball. Drives up to the 10-metre line. He's not having it. Clearance kick picked up by beats Watkins. Off hands to Rich Tafa. Wilkie to Phil Jones. Phil Jones. Riley. Tafa. Out to the right. Over the halfway, over the 10. To Tafa. Tafa down the right wing, looking for support.
And it's Tigers on the attack. And it's got
That's a double.
Oh yes!
Got in the corner. Woo! In the 79th minute.
79th minute.
Stitcher on the drive. Picked out by Barnes. Goes left. Barbini. Got for support
Big
inside.
tackle there by Richard Tafa.
Just shy of the 22. But to lose the ball in the tackle. Watkins now outside is Tafa. Tafa kicks on, chases, can't regather. The try score at the moment. But now the Tigers counter-attack. Tafa down the right-hand side, kicks over the top. Gathered by Kendall fullback Chris Park. The Colombians looking to dig this ball out and stop the Tigers in the tracks.
And I think we've turned it over.
Harriman tried to go mountain climbing, but stopped at the last minute. Wilkie fires it out to
ball taken by
Jones. To Tafa on the diagonal. Stops a metre short. Dug out by Adam Newton. Again, they're coming through the line. Wild kick there from the.
Here comes Richard Tafa.
The second row. Good.
Well tackled there.
Another good tackle there from the Sedge Tigers.
Richard Tafa.
So we retain possession. Good up and under to halfway from Matt Riley. Kuhlbeck takes. Then and it's Luke Stringer making quick use of the ball.
Great tackle.
Another good tackle from.
Oh yes!
Oh, superb take by Matt Riley.
Brilliant.
Feeds it inside to Paul. Brilliant. To Richard Tafa.
Yeah.
Richard Tafa.
I said I was looking forward to him scoring today, and he has done.
For the first try on 13 minutes.
Good try there from Tigers. And in all honesty, Peter, they have threatened to break the line.
What we were talking before the game, John, you were saying that you were looking forward to seeing Tafa take the ball at pace, and that's just what he did then.
Exactly.
The ball was almost stolen in mid-flight there, but the Tigers maintain possession. They drive down the right-hand flank. Nicky comes up with the ball at the foot of the ruck to Phil Jones. Richard Tafa takes it on the fly. 2 metres on. Glenn Townsend to Richard Tafa. Yes. Richard Tafa looking for the pass inside. Rich Townsend.
Impressed last week on his debut. And once again, Sedgley opened it out to the left. Richard Tafa gets the ball.
Went straight in off his feet, wasn't picked up by the referee.
Picked up by Richard Tafa.
Richard Tafa picks it up instead, that's right. Oh, good offload, good tackle. Tafa down the right-hand side, looking for support on the right-hand side. Who's in there? Glenn Townsend picks up and drives in.
Back.
Can I mention one thing? Is that okay?
Yeah, Ken.
Every time I seem to get the ball at scrum half, there's always a player, one of their players between me and the 10. Sort of lazy.
Yeah.
Just Can I stop them from coming through the gate when they do that?
No.
No, right.
Unless you're rucking in a bound way. Side. Away 14, thank you, stay.
Well, Tigers tackle well. And we're coming back. That's another one lost. We'll throw it.
Newsouth looking for a runner.
Finally does come. And is brought wide to Richard Tafa.
Oh, he crossed the gain line and we still retain possession. Glenn Townsend taking down the tackle. Made available, Chris Leck, Richard Tafa. Right to left. Chris Hall joins the line.
Hall's ready to take it into the danger area when he needs
Lecky
to.
now to Wilkie. Wilkie out to Tafa.
Go on. Good run.
Tafa lays it back. And Matt Riley pounces on it. Richard Tafa. A good kick under pressure from Tafa there on his own line.
Excellent kick.
Pushes play back towards halfway where Mullenhour picks it up. He's taken down by Peter Swatkins. And the Nottingham players in support, going in off the feet. Lecky fires it out to Tafa. Tafa looking to hand off.
Good ball.
Tafa away. Paul Wilcock down the left-hand touchline. And he's going to go over near the posts, which he does for his 5th try of the season. That was just sheer blindness from the Tigers there, John.
Yeah. Richard Tafa there played a superb part in that try. So 23 minutes of the second half gone. But I thought Richard Tafa there did very well.
Well, he showed
2 on 2 and he brought the guys together. Slipped a beautiful ball out as
he showed a lot
Tigers
of
go forward again.
Swatkins puts the up and under in. And he's there,
well taken
Taylor down. That's Jones
Nottingham.
quickly up there on the tackle. Nottingham push back to just outside their own 22.